Hello. Oh, that says I'm live, so I guess I'm live. How goes it all? How you doing? I'm back at it. I'm back at this PC thing. Got my cup of tea, obviously. Need my cup of tea. Right, so, oh my word. It has been a week of carnage with this PC. The last time we did this and built this last week, I did say that I had not built a PC since about the year 2000, and it was like a Pentium 4 the last time I built it. And it's quite evident because I've pretty much changed the whole damn PC over the last week because, yeah, it's not right. So, hey ho, yes, wonderful. Excellent. Yeah, so what have I done? Quickly, let's just go over it. What was wrong with the other one? I was getting random power offs. I wasn't getting any blue screens, no serious issues as such in that respect. Or well, serious issues. Yes, I was getting serious issues. It was powering off, but I wasn't getting any blue screens. It was just randomly powering off, and it was running way too hot when I was doing burn tests and stuff. Yeah, it got up to like 104 degrees on this 3600X in that old case I had, which is in the last video. It's a ML08, I think it was, from Silverstone, and it had no. It's just the wrong case. I made the wrong choice for a case, basically. It's like for a little playback flipping PC that you put under your TV, I think, that's got like something really simple in it, not for this basically. So it wasn't working, it was way too hot. That might have been causing the issues. It might not have been causing the issues, but it needed changing anyway. So I've bought a new case, which we'll look at in a minute. I've I thought the RAM might have been an issue because it wasn't on the approved list from the motherboard manufacturer, ASRock. So I've switched the RAM out as well. I did have that Team something RAM in here before, but anyway, I've put in this G-Skill Trident C RAM in it, which is on the supported list. So hopefully that's not going to be an issue. And I've also swapped the RAM, so hopefully eliminated the thought that it might have been a RAM issue, though it still could be the board, I guess. I've tried another cooler since then. I've now got this, but I did try to fit in the new case yesterday or the day before. I tried to fit a Be Quiet. I can't remember which one it is. TF2 was it? I think it was. It's like a down-facing cooler, but it's large and it goes up and over the top of the RAM. When I got it in the new case, it was fouling the power supply, so I couldn't fit it. To be honest, it's not on the recommended list from the motherboard manufacturer, but the Be Quiet website lists this motherboard as, okay to put it on, which it is okay, but the case it was in was fouling the PSU, and I want to use that case. I mean, I've already had to compromise on the case, and to be honest, now I've got this case, I'm so glad I've changed it, because that ML08 case from Silverstone was a pile of yeah, it was rubbish. So yeah, so I've switched out. So I've switched out the cooler. I've got this. Yeah, this is on the recommended list, and it's probably the best performing one I can find. There isn't many coolers on the recommended list. There's a load of 120mm and 240mm AIO coolers. 120, I've had some discussions online with people and they've said don't bother, so I'm not going to bother. I will take that advice. I know absolutely nothing about what's probably the best thing to have, and it's good that those people have told me so. So yeah, I've got this. So we're going to stick that in, try it out. I've changed the processor. So I had a 3600X and I've swapped it out for a 3600. Do I need, I think it's like 200 megahertz boost, is it, or something? I think it's a little bit faster, and I started actually looking at it and I don't need the extra performance. It's not a major thing for me, and the reports I looked at showed it running a fair bit hotter with that 3600X than a 3600. Like, you're talking like between 5 and 10 degrees, which I could do with losing at the moment based on the temps I had before. It was down to the case and other things, but I'm going to try and get the best possible temperature I can get now. So I've swapped the 3600X for a 3600, and it saved me like 40 quid as well. I should have done it in the first place. Was I rushing into it? A bit excited like a child? Maybe. Definitely. Okay. Yeah. So I've changed it. It's all good. I've got a 3600 sitting in here, ready to go. This needs to go in. The case I've got is a TU150 by Lian Lee. And it's actually, here's a little picture of it. I'll bring it up in a bit, but I'm not bringing it up here now. You can't see it because of the reflection. So that's really useful, isn't it? There you go. There's a picture you can't see. Excellent. Yeah, I've swapped it out for that. I really like it. I do like it. And the main thing is, it's got an intake at the front with a 120mm fan. It's got 120mm fan fitting at the rear of the case as well, and at the bottom of the case there's a fitting for two 120mm fans underneath where the graphics card's going to sit. My plan currently is, I had these just sitting in my drawer from my old crypto mining rig because I had like a million of these things. So I'm going to put one on the intake and one on the out for now. I've got these, but I've ordered some 120mm Noctua fans. Are they the 9N? No, they're the 120s, something 12. I don't know, to be honest. I can have a look in a bit if someone really wants to know. But there are a couple of 120mm Noctua fans. One's going on the intake, one's going on the out at the back. And these two, I'm going to switch them afterwards down into the base of the case to for intake towards the graphics card. So I'm just going to try and get as much airflow through it as possible. I'm going to have 4 fans. Yeah, so 3 in and 1 out. I don't know whether that's actually a good thing or not, or what, or meh. Do they need to be balanced? I don't know. Maybe someone can tell me who knows more about this stuff than me, hopefully. Okay, so, yeah, cool. I had RTX 4000 card. This could have been the issue. I've had a graphics card issue previously, a few years back, but with an ATI workstation card where it dropped to a black screen and powered off, and it looked similar. So I was questioning the RTX card as well. But I bought this second hand off eBay, so I was like, okay, I'm kind of screwed. So I messaged the guy and said, like, I think there might be an issue with the card. You know, I didn't know exactly, but I was suspecting the graphics card at the time, to be honest, as well. And he said, oh, I've got another one. Do you want me to swap it out? And I was like, yes, please. So he has sent me this. This is another card. So hopefully that is going to eliminate that issue as well, because I've now put 2 graphics cards in it, or will have done. 2 different sets of memory, different processor. The only thing it can be at the end of all of this, well, I'll say the only thing it can be, I don't really know, do I? But because I don't know anything about this stuff, really. And just take that as a no. I don't really know anything about this stuff, so don't use this as like a how-to video, because that's kind of not what it is, really. How to have a computer that overheats. Treat it like that kind of video, and then, you know, great. Yeah, so I'll swap this, I'll swap processor, I'll swap memory. The only thing left would be the PSU. If I'm honest, the PSU is the thing that I most suspected when it started just ran, because I wasn't getting a blue screen, it was just black screen, power off, reboot. I was suspecting the PSU. It's definitely not like underrated power wise, because I did my calculations and it seems fine. And even when I was running the burn test, I was looking at the power draw and stuff like that, and it seemed okay. I seemed like I had loads of headroom on it. It's like a 500 watt power supply. I don't think it was that, really. I really don't. But I mean, not underpowered at least. I think it could have been it could be that the power supply is just faulty. You know what I mean? It could be that. I'm still open to that idea, basically. I have to be, because, yeah, could be screwed. But like I say, changed the RAM, changed the processor. I've now changed the graphics card as well, or will do. The only thing is board and PSU. If it's still happening after this, then hey, I'll maybe swap the PSU first and see what happens, and then board. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just want to say quickly, in all this craziness this week, I've discovered a YouTube channel called Adamant IT, and in my depths of despair, when I built this computer, I was sitting like scanning through YouTube. I think I just turned the lights off in here for the night, and I was like, I'm sick of it. I'm just going to sit down. And I was looking through YouTube scanning, and it just randomly popped up. I'd never seen this channel before, and it randomly popped up and said like it was something about just random powers off or something like. Maybe I'd been searching it and it just came up or whatever. And it's like, and I went on, and it was awesome. Like, the guy Graham who runs the channel, like, yeah, just go and check him out. Adamant IT is the name of the YouTube channel. I believe that's the name of it. You'll find it if you search that anyway. But he's got loads of decent videos, and the great thing about his channel is that he actually stands there, like, because he's got a PC fix-it shop or whatever, and it's like, he stands there and you can watch the way he methodically goes through and like takes parts out and stuff like that, and that is just like perfect. So I was like, oh my god, this is what I need. I need a process to just find out what's going on. And yeah, I just binge watched loads of his videos, and he's got loads of really decent content on there. Then found the Discord community that's connected to that, and that's the guys I've been speaking to, guys and girls, who have kind of steered me down this route and helped me out with this, man. So I want to say thank you to those guys on the Discord as well. I posted the link in there, and if any of you guys are watching, I appreciate the help, man. It's been awesome. So I would just say, yeah, it's a channel well worth checking out, and the people on the Discord are so helpful, man. You know, felt like I was asking too many questions and like hassling people, but they were just like, no, do this, do this. Guy sent me some software and everything, do this, showed me how to do a full burn test, everything, like, you know, just so I really appreciate that. Just wanted to say thank you for that. Yeah, cool. So, right, get to building it. I'm gonna have another sip of tea, because you all need a sip of tea, don't you? Yes, of course you do. Go make yourself a cup of tea if you ain't got one. All right. If you don't like tea, well, you know, well, don't make yourself one. Do what you want. You have to do what I say. Yes, the tea slurps are back. The tea slurps are back. They will always be on this stream because that's the way it is. Okay, so I'm going to get this cooler mounted, and then I'm going to get this in the case. I'm going to screw the fans in and stuff. The PSU is already in the case because I had it in the other day just to figure out if that... Because I looked at that other cooler I bought and I thought, this isn't going to fit, man. It was massive. And lo and behold, I got it in the case and it did not fit. Joy. I'll say the one thing about this motherboard is that it's an AM4 socket, but it's an Intel cooler mount, which makes it an absolute pain in the backside to find a cooler for, and that is why they only have minimal coolers listed on the website for this board. ASRock only list a handful of stuff, like 3 different manufacturers, and one of the manufacturers is only like 2 coolers or something. And yeah, it's just a pain in the backside, man. It really is. It's been the bane of my life the last few days trying to find a decent air cooler for this that actually fits and is going to work in this case, etc, etc, etc. So this is what I've gone with. I have gone with the Noctua NH-U9S. This is the puppy. Now, I don't think there's any plastic on there because I had a feeling last week. I was like, "Oh, is the plastic on the bottom of the cooler that I've missed? Is that why it's too hot?" And I took it out and everything and reseated it, and there was no plastic on the bottom of it. It was not the reason. So there you go. Let's keep that plastic on there just so I don't get any crap on it. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. Looks pretty decent. Reports are that it can handle mild overclocking of, this is what the Noctua site says, mild overclocking of a 3600. So I don't plan to do massive overclocking, and I don't really care about overclocking anyway. I'm not a gamer and stuff like that. I do a bit of 3D, so I might have to do some overclocking at some point maybe, but nice to know it can do it, but I'm not massive on it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I just want it to like sit at like, you know, maybe 60 degrees, maybe 70, and just happily chug along and not go to 104 and set on fire and stuff. So yeah. I think it's a 9. It looks like a 90mm fan on it. It does come with clips inside, and you can mount another fan to the back of it, which I'm not going to do because I'm figuring that once this is on, careful, once this is on, it's going to be that close to the back fan anyway. I'm just not going to. It's almost going to be in push pull as it is, so I'm not mounting a second fan, even though they supply you these black clips to put another fan on. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use a case fan at the back to pull that air out. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So let's have a look and see what the hell I need to do with this. This is the problem, because you're like, this is what I'm saying. You've got AMD stuff and Intel stuff, and it's an AMD socket with an Intel mount, which also you have to start questioning. Okay, well, is the height of this correct? Do you know what I mean? For an Intel cooler, if I'm at, and I don't know this stuff, like, so I'm kind of like, just, you know, it's kind of a shot in the dark, really. That's another thing. I'll tell you why that other cooler didn't fit as well. On the back of this motherboard, the mount here, look at all the chips and stuff around the mount here. It fouls this chip. And I actually saw a forum post online where someone said, I put the mount on it, but it fouls this chip and doesn't power on. Because this is bad. I mean, look how clear all these are. Why don't they just have this clear as well? It's like, I know it's a small board and they need to put stuff places, but this is bad. If you're going to screw with the cooler mount, then why put all of this stuff over here and like reduce the options? I don't get it. I'm starting to get more and more pissed off with this board. Sorry, pardon my French. Well, you know, I could get rid of it and get another one. That's fine, but I'm going to stick it out for now. I like it. I'm going to read the instructions, of course, because I don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. So, here we go. Intel mounting, which is what I want to do, isn't it? That goes on the back. It doesn't require anything else on the back of the board. Just put it in by the looks of it. Add the mounting bars. Okay, which plastic spacers? Oh, okay. 4nm up here, some plastic spacers. Doesn't say whether it's the grey ones or the thingy ones or whatever. I'm guessing if these are a different colour, I know it's the black ones, maybe. Yeah, grey for AMD. Perfect. Oh, thanks, Noctua. You've really helped me out there. Grey for that one. That doesn't tell me, realistically, why there's black ones here as well. Okay, so it might be really torturous for some of you people watching this, because I'm just like, oh, how does this go together? I've got screws, and you're going like, but pick those ones up. Those ones, no, not those ones. And I apologise for that, but that's just the way it is. I'm sorry if I don't know what I'm doing. Right, okay. I think it's this bag anyway. So let's get it down here. Plastic spacers, 4 of. Bolts, 4 of. Ooh. That looks right. Them, and them. You don't need them, is what he's saying. As a thought, I wonder if the plastic spacers in there are the same size or smaller. Let's put that there. These plastic spacers smaller. They do look grey. They do look black. 4 and then The grey and the white are for AMD, definitely, and the screws, so that's all AMD stuff. Okay. Now I know I'm good. Now I know I'm okay. I'm going to use the Noctua. Am I going to use the Noctua paste? Yes, I think I'm going to use the Noctua paste. Comes with it. Must be recommended if it comes with it, doesn't it? You know what I mean? We give it, yeah? We'll use it. I'm not going to use the Noctua badge, don't think. Just because, you know, I don't want to. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that. This can go, I think. I don't need the little cable that slows it down. I don't think. Right, so drop that in there, he says. Make sure it doesn't foul all the chips on the back of the board, he says, and it doesn't. Wow, that's amazing. Unbelievable. Lovely. I like that. It's good. I like the fact that it's tilting, but what are you going to do? Okay, so put the spaces on. Yes, boss. Spacer. 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 Okay, excellent. So once the spacer is on, then oh, I like this because all the stuff goes on first. Oh, so is that okay? Right. I thought it was a screw on the bottom of there, but it's not. It's a essentially a nut. Orientation A and orientation B. Oh, okay. Okay. So I want it in. I want it pointing that way, basically, don't I? Is that what it's saying? Yeah, it's this way around. Whichever way you want to do it. Like so. Like that. Love it. Beautiful. They're all in the same place. Sorry, I'm just looking at where that sits. That's in the centre, that's in the centre. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to do it like that. I think that's the right way to be doing it. Loosen them off because that's tilting. Get them all on first and then tighten them up, I think. Right. Finger tightening. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm not going to use a screwdriver, especially with these thumb screws. You can get them tight enough with your fingers, I think. I don't think it needs it. That's as much as I'd want to tighten it with a screwdriver anyway, I think. Seems good. It's damn close to that metal there. Yeah. Yep. It's all good, it's all good. Like that. So a small drop of 3 to 4 millimeters onto the center of the heat spreader. A small drop, like a tiny amount. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put more on, aren't I? Of course I am. Because everyone just puts more on because they go like, oh, I must need more. Jesus. Kitchen. Sorry for the strange old man noises. There will be a few of them. You've been warned. Right, okay. So, what I'm going to do, maybe something like... I'm ready to go on that, aren't I? Yeah, that's on. I need to get down there with a screwdriver, don't I? Let's get a screwdriver ready. And one that can fly down there quite happily. Like that one. Can't get down there, so let's take. I need to take the fan off this because I can't get down that side. How do I do that? Is the question. Take it out of there first? No, I believe I would take it out of here first. Yep, you'd be right. Well done. Thanks. I'm laughing because this is kind of the same whether I put this stream on or not. This is usually just what happens. It's me talking to myself, but that is also why I put the stream on. Oh, as he's texting me saying, look at the chat, you numpty. Oh, sorry, Az. Hello, mate. Oh, it wasn't updating. I did have it sitting here, honestly. Took your advice last time and just put it on my mobile, but it wasn't updating for some reason. Just fit the cooler, then remove it to see how it touches. Yes, good shout, mate. That is a good shout. Yeah. Stop spreading paste on it. Dry fit it first. I like it. I like your thinking. You're right. Obviously, you're right. So that goes on there. Just see if it touches, is what he said. And I'm going to just see if it touches. It does touch. It is sitting on top of it currently. That's cool. That's a good shout, Azzy. Cheers, man. Yeah, I should just dry fit it and make sure it's touching first. I'm even gonna double check that because I'm really cautious now about this whole thing. Just pick it up. Look. Sorry, I'm just going away see if I can actually, because it's so hard to see into the board here as well. I'm just seeing if I can actually see any light through the in between or anything. It might squeeze down anyway, but it is touching already, so it's absolutely fine. It's good. Looks good. Feels good. Like it. Like it a lot. It's going on that way. Boom. Straight in. Cool. Yeah, hopefully that chat updates now because I wasn't seeing your messages as sorry. How's it going anyway? How's the bike? How's the beast bike? Oh, he's messaging me now. Oh, that's a good shout as well. As he's stepping in with all the ideas, put 1 or 2 drops on and see how it spreads when it touches. It's not going to hurt, is it? No, it's not, As. It's not going to hurt at all. I'm going to do that. I like that. Oh, that's maybe more than 1 or 2 drops. Ugh, this stuff goes everywhere as well, this thermal paste stuff, man. You get it on your hands, you can't get the bloody stuff off. Right, so there's a quick look. I'll let you look at it as well. If you can see it. I've just put that much on. And I'm going to see how it squashes when I drop this cooler on. And that'll be a good indication of how it's going to sit when it's on, I guess. The screw side is that side, the flat side is there. That's the screw on, that's the fan, sorry, it's this way around, that's right. It's really hard doing this when you're doing a video as well. Well, that's sitting on now. I can feel it sliding around on the paste anyway, so. And it's stuck. Yeah, there we go. That's my little bit that I put on. Squishy, squishy. Seems good. That seems to be doing alright on there. That's a good indication of probably how much you need as well, to be honest, looking at that, because I've just thought. Question is, do I wipe that off now? Probably not. Yeah, flipping lockdown again, mate. I know. It's kind of lucky for me now. Saying that, oh yeah, do you have to close again, as you got to close the shop? Guess that's not great for you, is it, mate? Drinking tea, nearly done now. Only a bit left. Just need to read me tea leaves and then I'll be done. Okay, yeah. The tea says that this build's going to be fine. Perfect. Thanks, tea. Yeah. Do I need to wipe this off? Yeah. I'm gonna wipe it off anyway. If I had any alcohol left in my spray. That's good enough. Could have left it on really, but let's just get rid of it. You know, clean slate and all. Lovely. Oh, sorry, cooler. That's going in the bin because that stuff is going to go everywhere. Yeah, I've got to right paste going on. Come on, paste, come out. I'm gonna go for the X thing. Missed a little bit. Put squeezy, it's fine. X orientation, and like a little bit there, and a bit there, and a bit there, and a bit there, and a bit more there. I always overdo it with this stuff. I shouldn't do it. I don't think it's going to kill it. This is what I've done. This is my pretty pattern. You know, just let me know what you think. If you like it, I like it. Looks nice. So fanny's this side on the flat side. Let's get it on. Let's get it on and get it in the case. Last time I did this stream, it took me like 3 hours to build this freaking computer. Although, to be fair to myself, I haven't done it for a long old time, so. What's that? Come on, man. I might be ballsing this up from the get-go. Let's have a look. It seems to be screwing on. Let's have a go. That's interesting. Look at this again. If there's anything else I need to do. Nope, just screw it down. What it says, screw it on. What I'm doing, just doesn't fit on this problem. I need the big screwdriver. Why does that not feel like it's doing anything at all? It's just wobbling and sitting there. Let's have a look. Mrs. Shop will be closed until next year, mate. It's not good, is it, man? It's not good. What is going on with this screw, man? with the spring? Is it spring loaded? Does it need a bit of force to get it going? Okay, yes. I was being just I wasn't screwing it down hard enough, was I? I was just being too light-handed, going, oh, I don't want to hurt it. Now it's better. Now it's too much on that side, in fact. Here we go, bit. Half a turn. This side. This is awkward, man. Really awkward. It's not far too much pressure. This is still wobbly, which means it's not going on at all. In fact, put this on the side on first. Have you ever been more frustrated watching someone put a CPU cooler on, or is this the most frustrated you've ever been? Why does this not feel right? This doesn't feel right. It feels like I'm putting too much pressure on it. Concerning me. It is concerning me. It's definitely on top of the screw. Nope. See, these are the issues I'm talking about. Intel mounts for an AMD CPU. You know, I mean, does the person who thought of this at ASRock need sacking? I mean, you know, is that a possibility? I feel like I'm just bashing and bending this, man. What's going on with this? Well, the CPU seems to be covered in paste at least. That's a good thing, I guess, isn't it? You really do have to push it down, man. That's ridiculous. It's actually going at an angle to get it to screw on. That is not right, man. I'm telling you, that's not right. Wow. The amount of pressure I've had to put on that to get it down is ridiculous. The question is, how much pressure do you put on it to screw down now? God, it feels tight enough already. I don't want to over tighten that. Let's see if it gives an indication. Don't use excessive force. Well, okay. It's all well and good, but 0.6 nanometers of torque. Do I need a torque wrench? Who knows? Anyway, it's tight. I think it's tight enough. I'm not tightening it anymore. I've done like maybe 5 turns on it, 6 turns, so that's enough as far as I'm concerned. What shop has your missus got then? That's sorry, is this chat just not updating at all? Is that why you're sending me messages otherwise? Wipe the heatsink clean, leave the CPU and refit. Do I need to take this off again? Is that what you're telling me? Oh dear. Seriously tough to get on. I'm not sure I want to take it off, but I will take it off if it needs to be taken off. I'm happy to do it. I want to make sure it's right. Okay, if it's tight, leave it. Okay. Might as well just leave my WhatsApp chat open to you. That's because I don't think there's only me and you in here. Oh no, there might be some other people in here, but no one else is talking. It's just me and you chatting, so I can see your WhatsApp messages anyway. It's cool. Yeah, it's tight. It's good. I think it's fine, man. I'm not going to take it off. I'm going to run with that. It's cool. It's all good. So, it's this way around, is it not? Yes, it is. Oh, God. Does that clear the RAM? Oh, my God. No, it doesn't. Oh, wow. That's really bad. It's going to have to be mounted higher up because it doesn't actually clear down the RAM, even though the damn manufacturer says that this is a supported cooler. Well, they didn't say that much, did they? Wow, that's really bad. My God, this just makes me hate this board even more. This is getting to be like serious hatred now. Oh wow, hairdresser, barbershop, gutted, mate. Freaking hell, man. It's flipping virus stuff. I'm gonna have to mount this higher up. I have no choice. Check this out. You can see it right there yourself. It's fouling the RAM as it goes in, and this is a supported CPU that's fouling the RAM currently. How ridiculous is that? So I'm going to have to mount it this far off. Sorry, you can't see that, can you? That much higher up. It's like about 10 mil, maybe too high. But what option have I got? Oh my God. Oh, I could slide it down there, but the metal clips are touching the RAM. I'm not sure if that's a terrible thing. It is just a heat spreader, so I'm guessing it's not the end of the world. But at the same time, oh, do I want it touching the RAM? Really? Putting pressure on it? Pushing it to the side? Is that what it's doing? Let me have a look as I pull it up. Yes, it is pushing the RAM to the side. Oh my God, this PC is just the bane of my life. Should have picked a different board. Should have done something else. Oh my God. ASRock, you're a bunch of clowns. It's that simple. It needs to sit there, really. I can't do much about that. That's where it needs to sit. I'm going to just run with it like that. I'll give you a shot of that from an angle. Now you can actually see it with my hands all over it. Look how it's sitting high, because look, it fouls the RAM. Trying to get the best performance out of something, but it doesn't even fit properly. I mean, you know, talk about pissing in the wind. That is so annoying. I wonder if I take these shock mount things off this, these rubber cap things off this. I wonder if I take that off, because you can swap these out, and they're just vibration mounts, are they? Take that off. See if it makes. I couldn't care less about the noise, if I'm perfectly honest. I mean, it might get on my nerves if it rattles, to be fair, but at the same time, if it allows me to put the fan on properly, I'd rather have that with a bit of a rattle than anything else. Let's have a look. Let's see if he goes down there. Oh, wow. I can't even put it on. It wouldn't go. It wouldn't work in a push-pull anyway, because you can't fit a fan on the back either. That'd have to be mounted high, so that's just the way it has to be, isn't it? So that's what I'll do then, I guess. That is exactly what I'm going to do. What else can I do? God, I'm going to have some complaints to make about this bloody board if this doesn't work. I can't get a decent cooling out of this. I'm going to be upset. Let's just mount it there. It's fine. It's going to be fine. Trust me, it's going to be fine. Don't worry. It's going to be okay. Make sure it's definitely not fouling. It's not. It's within. It's less than a millimetre, I'd say. But it is definitely not fouling, so that's okay. It's been so long since I did this. I'm going to need to re-look where the CPU fan connects. I think it's that one there. Yeah. That's all good. I'll get a little cable tie and cinch that up in a minute. I'll wait till it's actually on and running first. It's the thing with that about mini ITX. It's all just fiddly and small and annoying. I can't see. Can't see what you're doing. You know what I mean? Can't see what I'm doing. I can't see what I'm doing either. Right, I'm going to have to take this off here and just get it right next to my head. Sorry, people. I'm trying to let you watch, but just the importance level of that happening is out the window for the minute. It's in. Right. Get rid of that. Put it with all the other screws and bits and pieces and bits of stuff I've got over here. Get that over there. Get that over there. Right. Case turn. Here it is. Here it is. Oh, can I switch to that one and I'll let you see it better? Yes. It's lovely, isn't it? Lovely little case. Tempered glass, apparently. Put over there. Won't matter if I kick it over because it's tempered, isn't it? It's not going to break or shatter or anything. It's like solid. I like it because it's got. This is what I wanted. I wanted something with a handle on it, so it's a bit portable. Because I do envision taking it round places and stuff. You know what I mean? So. Oh, 1 to 2 minutes lag on the chat. Yeah, that's sounds about right, I guess. 1 to 2 minutes. Jesus, it's usually about 30 seconds. It's not too bad. Oh god, that camera's up. Well, it is a cheap, horrible webcam, so that's fair enough, I guess. Yeah, this case, it's the TU150, maybe a W or something like that from Lee and Lee. I like the little handle. It's nice. Locks into place. Locks down. It's quite easy to get apart as well. You just pop the bits off. Let's do that. Pop the bits off. All this space inside as well at the top here to run all the PSU cables up through here. So the PSU sits there, cables run through the top here, and then you can kind of go down there somewhere here. You can like loop them round and lose all your cable stuff in here, which is great. So a lot of your cable noise can go in there. And then down the back and onto the board. So I like it. I like it for that reason. I like it for many reasons. Yeah. It's all like a brushed aluminium sort of thing as well. It's nice. I like the look of it as well. I saw some reviews saying people saying don't get the black one and get fingerprints all over it, but fingerprints. I really don't care about fingerprints. Yeah, some people are really precious about that stuff. I'm not precious about that stuff. I'll turn that around for you. Front comes off the case as well. Pop off. There you go. So now it is just a shell, basically. The back side, hard drive mounting. There's another hard drive mount in the top, you can see just there. That's quite cool. So mounts here and here, just slides in. So there's hard drive mount at the top, hard drive mount at the back here. Yeah, it's good because there's a big hole in the back of it, around here as well. Because the M.2 SSD drops in the back of there. And it's on the back of the motherboard, so obviously I don't want it fouling anything, so that's a good, yeah, it's good for that as well. But let's just check. Just checking Az's message, because, sorry Az, I am checking your messages, mate, and just popping up. Just popping up every, okay, hang on a sec. Maybe the chat was because I had it paused on the video as well, you nonsense. Anyway, yeah, so cool. This is it. Goes in the back now. In fact, we'll put that in right now. That's the power cable. Drop that into the power supply right there. Little wiggle. Get it in. But there's 2 screws missing out of the power supply currently. All that goes down there, which is fine. I'm happy with that. That's the power button and the reset, I believe. Lights go around there, which I'm happy with. Let's get it out there for now. There's 2 little power supply screws here from the other day, which I need to fit. One down there somewhere. Lovely. And one up here. More lovely. Excellent. It's in. Plug in the IC. That's it also. Love it. Let's make sure that we'll pull the slack down here, I think. I just don't want it fouling the handle, that's all. So let's wind it up there a bit. I prefer it doing something like that. That's better. Yeah, lovely. Just a little loop, and then that's IC socket is on the back, obviously. I'll do some more cables up here in a minute. Okay, cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the motherboard in. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, little fan, pop out fan filter thing on the front. It's cool. I'll probably leave that off because it needs to come off anyway until later. Put it back on once the fan's mounted. And inside, I've done, because I'm going to put 2 fans on the bottom, there is no fan filter on the bottom, that's the thing. You can see in here, hopefully. So I bought these 2 little things, because there's no filter on the bottom, and that's going to be 2 of those fans intake into the graphics card there, and just a bit of air around. Little magnetic things, so I've just bought 2 of them just to stick on there. They don't cover it completely, but it's better than having nothing on there as it is, because it's just going to be collecting dust from underneath it and pushing it into the case, which I'm not happy about, but there you go. So I've got 2 little filters just on there to sit on top of my, underneath my 120 fans that are going in there, so that's cool as well. See, I do think about some things. Let us put said motherboard inside, see what happens. Just getting the cables in so I can tie it down like so, hopefully. And he can. Wonderful. Right. Okay. So, in you come, me dear. Ooh, bash it all over that, will you? numpty. Just seemed to sit in happily the other day. It's doing the same today, which I'm quite pleased about. A little light in there so I can see. Okay, that all looks happy. Where's the box of screws that came with my motherboard? Or bag of screws, should I say? Probably in here. Loads of little grommets in here as well. I don't know what they're for, to be honest. All the little grommets. Maybe it says in the book. Thank you for your purchase. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Oh, grommets are for hard drive mounting. Okay, for screws and hard drive mounting and stuff. Okay, that's fine. Excellent, lovely. There's a USB-C port on the front, but this motherboard doesn't allow for it, so that's going to be redundant, which is a bit of a bummer, but yeah, it's not the end of the world, is it? And I just want it to work, really. If it works, I'll be happy, you know what I mean? That's my main concern first. Get loads of fans in it and get it working. Yeah, I want to get these knock-fill fans are coming tomorrow, so I want to can't wait to get that sorted as well, to be honest, and I can swap all the fans around and get them all in their final places and get those Noctua doing the in and the out from front to back. That'll be nice to get all that sorted. I did look at I looked at the Lian Li RGB fans as well. I looked at a few RGB fans. I don't really care for RGB stuff, to be honest. I thought it'd look nice with a nice bit of I just wanted like white glow in it or something, and I thought, oh, that'd be nice. And I thought, you know what? No, I just want fans that are going to cool this system. I need to like look at what the thing is. I'm like, I don't really want. Do I want RGB fans? No, I don't. Okay, so don't buy them. You're buying them just because they're RGB. Pointless. Let's not bother. Let's get some really or some decent fans. And just make sure that the damn thing actually stays at the right temperature. Yeah, that's probably the best shout. Let's do that first, shall we? Yeah, well done, clever clogs. Do that. So that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm putting those Noctua fans in it, and I think they're going to be cool. They're going to be good for this. And that is exactly what I want. I want it to be running at a decent temperature and be usable. I don't care if it's sparkly inside or not. In fact, like these, I didn't want RGB on the RAM. It was just the best speeds and price and stuff and recommended. So I just got those ones. And to be honest, it was running the last week, and like the RGB was just rainbowing. I was like, oh my god, how do I turn this stuff off? I'm like, you have to install a piece of software. I'm like, I don't want that software running. Can I just not have that software running? No, you need that software running to be able to make it, to be able to turn them off. It's like, there's no just off button, no. No, it wasn't an off button. There was no such thing as an off button. Hinge 47, thank you, man. It's getting to be a neat build now. If you watch the previous video, it looked like a neat build, but the amount of problems I've been having with it this week, it's just, you would not call it a neat build, you just call it an annoying build. That'd be my name for it, for the last week at least. But yeah, to be honest, yeah, I'm kind of glad it's happened as well, because I do actually prefer this case, and it's a better match for what I'm doing and everything, so I think it's the right choice. I really do think it's the right choice. So, yeah. Board's in. Okay, wonderful. Let's have a look, just see if I can get to that M. Oh, I can't get to the M.2. That's really annoying. I've got to take the board out and get to that. Okay. It's not the end of the world. Let's take it out and do it. To be honest, I've took this computer apart so many times in the last week, it doesn't really matter anymore. It doesn't make any difference. It's just like, oh, yeah, no problem. Oh, it needs to come apart. Yeah, let's just take it apart. It's fine. It's another few minutes of my life. Not the end of the world. I'm not bitter. Come on, baby. Yeah, you see, there's the M.2. And it was just being blocked by that by the back of the case, so let's get it in. I am running a Sabrent PCIe 4 M.2 on this NVMe drive. It's a really nice drive. Some people may be shocked to know that I'm not running it as the system drive. Don't know if that's an entirely bad thing or not. I'm running the SSD. The WD Blue is running as the system drive, and the Sabrent is running as my data drive, because I'm not gaming on this or anything like that. I'm probably more doing streaming stuff and recording stuff for work. So I'm running this as the data drive because it's quicker, and I want to test out at least multi-record streams, which is also another reason why this has a Quadro card in it, because I want to test the NVENC and push it to its apparent limits, or not limits as it is with the Quadro RTX. It doesn't have any NVENC limitations on amount of encodes you can do, whereas a standard gaming card like an RTX 2080, 2070, whatever, they're like limited to 3 encodes. I think you can get drivers, third-party drivers, to actually break that, and well, not break it, but to unlimit those streams. But if I'm using it in any sort of work environment where it's critical, I don't want to be using drivers from third-party people that are just like, oh, now you can do it, but it's not officially supported stuff. It's just, I'm just asking for trouble, and I don't really need a gaming card as such, even though they're a lot cheaper, to be fair. But I got that 4,000 for a really decent price. A really decent price. What you upload on this channel? Just found it. You're the only person building the PC live right now. Excellent. What are the specs? Okay. I do all sorts of things on this channel. It's not really not like a YouTube stream or anything, but I do bits and pieces, and I've done some electric bike builds, and I just do general stuff that I'm doing and I'm interested in, basically, which is, at the moment, I'm doing a few bits on electric bikes. I've got another electric bike to build. I'm building my own batteries for electric bikes, which I live stream. I'm building this PC to do the streaming and stuff, so I'm doing this at the moment, and I'm using it for some stuff at work that I'm using for streaming. So I just do bits and pieces, just whatever comes. I'm building my own CNC machine as well, which is like a 3D printed CNC, which I'm going to live stream as well. So just bits and pieces, really. There's nothing kind of specific. It's like electronics and messing about and things. I mean, I guess it might change as time goes on or whatever. Specs on the build are, this is an ASRock Mini ITX X570 board. It's the Phantom Gaming TB3, so it's got Thunderbolt 3 on board. It's the only AMD board I can find with Thunderbolt on it. So that is one of the reasons I've got it, because I want the Thunderbolt possibility for expansion, because there's no real expansion on a Mini ITX. Why don't I have a bigger board? I don't have a bigger board because I want it to be kind of portable, and I don't want it taking up too much space and stuff, so I didn't want a full-size case, ATX is it you call it? Yeah, so I didn't want that. I just wanted something small, compact. It's a 500 watt SFX power supply from Silverstone. It's the SST SX500LG, I think it is. It's a gold, 80 plus gold modular power supply. It's an SFX, so it's a small form factor power supply. Cooler, and as of now, because I'm just changing this all out, cooler is a Noctua. Oh, let me read the box. I'm going to say it's a Noctua NH-U9S cooler. Yeah, so that's the cooler, and the RAM is oh dear, it's G-Skill Trident Z 16CL RAM. 3600. I got 3600 because I know it's kind of, from what I read and what I saw, it's kind of a sweet spot for Ryzen, and that's kind of why I got it, just to get the most out of the processor and stuff. It was a 3600X. It was running really hot in the old case. It was up to about 104 degrees at one point, which is absolutely ludicrous. So I swapped it out for a 3600 because I'm not too fussed about that little bit more power. I should have researched it more, basically, when I first got it. So hopefully that'll affect my temperatures slightly, and I'm going to lose a bit of power, but I'm not really fussed about it because I'm not going to be mad overclocking it. I'm running, as you just saw, a Sabrent PCIe 4 NVMe drive. I'm also running a WD 500 gig WD Blue SSD for my system drive, and my graphics card is a Quadro RTX 4000 from Nvidia. It is a second-hand card from eBay that I picked up. I'm not really a gamer. I do more 3D bits and pieces, and yeah, so I might start messing around with the Unreal Engine again, so that might be a useful little thing. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, so that's my setup. That's the specs and everything. Yeah, cool. Ah, cheers, Ninja. Subscribe. Yeah, nice one. Thanks, mate. Yeah, cool. So what we're doing next, I'm going to put... what am I going to do? Am I going to put the fans in? Yeah, why not? It doesn't really matter, cables or fans. Let's get everything in there and then start running cables, I think. Like I say, I've just got these Arctics. Get the shine off that. Arctic F12s. I've got these left over from the crypto miner that I had previously. I had a load of them from the crypto miner, so... yeah, I'm just using these. Well, I'm going to put these as the intake at the front and the out at the back for now. And I've ordered a couple of Noctua fans, and when they come, I'm going to swap those onto the front and back, and these are going to go down in the base to cool the graphics card. Yeah, so that's my plan for now. Until tomorrow, when those Noctua fans come, these are just going in here. I believe it's blades. I believe it's that way for blowing out, I think. Yes, I think I'm right. Might be wrong, but you know. I'm not going to hold it against myself anyway. So this is going to end up where? It's going to end up at the top. So, because the two fan headers are at the back here at the top. Let's pop that in there. Let's get that screwed on. Spin the little beauty round. Let's give you a little bit of a view of that. Let's do that view. Yeah, to be honest, Inge, I'm just like I was saying earlier, the last time I built a PC was like, I think about 2000. It was like a Pentium 4, so I'm so far behind on this stuff, man. But I dropped into the guys in the Adamant IT Discord have been schooling me, basically, because I definitely need schooling at this current moment. Yeah. So I didn't really. That's kind of why I've ended up in this mess, because I didn't really know what I should be getting and stuff for a long old while now. I've not really looked at PCs and things like that, so I don't really know. So I kind of chose the kind of wrong stuff. So I'm not. I have to admit to being not wildly up on like which CPU's better, and well, not better, but you know, like all the specs into it, and like really selecting something that's, you know, the best option. Kind of just diving back in from a long time away, really. So I think that's why I've had a... But, you know, I'm not fussed about having problems. It's just being able to solve them. I mean, so I'm not fussed about the fact that I've had issues. I mean, it's just a good opportunity to actually learn something. So, and I'm all about that. I'm all about, you know, some of the guys over here will tell you that. I never built an electric bike in my life about 6 months ago, and just decided to get stuck into it and build batteries and stuff. I didn't even know about putting batteries in parallel and series and stuff, and just thought, I'm going to get into this, and I did. Joined a bit of a group, A lot of these guys help me out, like Az, who's in here now, or was in here earlier at least. Yeah, and I just had a crack at it, and I really enjoyed it, and I just like learning stuff, and that's what I'm all about, really. I'm all about learning new things and taking stuff on, and just so it's kind of good, really. It's good that I've had a couple of cracks at this build as well, because I'm kind of learning as I go, which is all good. So I'm sure, and I did buy this board based on the fact that I thought I bought it with future upgrades in mind. So I went for the 570 socket because I knew at the time that AMD new processors were going to support it and things like that. So I thought, well, I'll go for that because I've got options later on. So that's exactly why I actually picked this board as well. One of the reasons, should I say. And it's probably yeah. So so I knew that I'd learn some stuff on the way, and when I learned that stuff, I could go, you know what, I'm going to swap that out. I'm going to try this. But for the moment, I'm about a week back into this, and it's been a real pain the last week, and I just want to get it going. I'm just like, I just need to get this built and working first, and then I'll find out what's going to happen from there, basically. So yeah, kind of that's about it, really. Guess that goes in there like that. Please shout at me if you think I've got these fans the wrong way. This is the intake and that out the back, basically. So yeah, I've tended to see that the AMDs are a bit hotter. I mean, it's crazy that what that temp was what that processor was getting up to. I mean, it wasn't great. The case wasn't ideal, to be honest. I was causing a lot of that issue. And the cooler I had on there, the Noctua 9 LH9i, is it, or something like that, the low profile cooler was just a pile of... It wasn't up to the job. It really was not up to the job. And that's my bad, really. I've definitely picked the wrong thing in that respect. So I've got to take responsibility on that one, really. But at the same time, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was running hot anyway. Hotter than hell. It was what it was running. It was running hotter than hell. 104 degrees in a burn test. That's too hot. That's a bit too hot, really. I'm surprised. I mean, it only spiked up to 104 for a split second, and it had a spike up to 102 for a split second, which is probably why it didn't just turn itself off, because it didn't stay there long enough. But yeah, it was bad. You can't be running at that temperature. It's ridiculous. It just can't. So there you go. Right. Okay. Yeah. I think RX. I don't know if it's the same thing, but the last time I built anything, like I say, was probably the crypto miner. No, I think I had RX 580s in it. Did I have 8 or 6 RX 580s, something like that, in my Ethereum miner? Sorry, bang the camera then. Yeah, in my Ethereum miner. So last time I saw anything, and that was an open case design. It was built on I built it on a some 2020 aluminium extrusion framing. I just built a frame for it all, basically. Ran it like that. Wow, that is super close to there. That is super close. I can literally, there's probably about 2 mils gap between the SSD and the back of that case. Yeah. I'm going to turn that off. No, I'm not. I'm going to turn it on because I'm going to forget to turn it on, so I better turn it on now. I don't know, really. Okay, so fans are in. Let's put this on the front before I forget to do it. Just the grill thing. Oh, and you put it in backwards for turnip. Did I put it in backwards? Oh no, I put it in the right way. Congratulations, you did well. You just doubted yourself. Okay, so why doesn't that go in there? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Lovely. Lovely job. Mesh is on. Keep that filth out. Right, fan. And the fan things are in there, so I'm going to be going back in there. This is going to go up and in there too, because they're both there. Though I've bought some fan splitters, but I'm not going to put them in now. I'm going to do that when I do everything else. I know that the buttons and stuff are down the bottom, so I'll feed that in there. HD audio is in this bottom corner, so I'll feed that in there. And I don't need much of it, I don't think. USB 3 header is through there, maybe. I think. This is the USB Type C, which I'm not going to be using because the board doesn't have the ability to use it. So I'm going to put that up the top, bend it round, put it in, and just leave it in the top somewhere there. It's never going to be used. That's the way it is. That's just the way it is. I could pop the front on this actually. Let's pop the front on it because that's done now. All the cables are fed, the fan is on, that's done. I do like the way this just pops in as well. It's nice. Nice, like that. Ooh, brushed aluminium. Oh. Jesus, it caught fire. Oh my god. Wow. Freaking hell. It's crazy. It's crazy. Well, you know, I wasn't running that crypto miner for long anyway. I soon found out that Ethereum wasn't worth mining when crypto went wild in 2017, and just the price of it compared to how much I was mining, or the difficulty, should I say, shot up too much, so that was a pointless exercise. But yeah, even that didn't set on fire, even though I was raging those graphics cards. So let's get these two in here. These are 3-pin. Does that matter? Does that matter if they're 3-pin onto a 4-pin header? Does it still work? My guess is that it still works. That's my guess. Need some light down here, please. Give me some light. I need some light, man. Struggling. Help me out with some light here. Struggling. Yeah, I'm guessing the 3-pin doesn't really, just means I haven't got any sort of control over them or something, I guess. I'm sure they were I'm sure they were PWM fans. Felt funny when that went on, so I pulled it off, but I think I was actually doing it okay. God, this is tight in here. My word. Must be okay, because there's nowhere else for those pins to go other than in the bloody holes. I'm sure it's fine. So there they are. I'm going to tidy those cables up as well, so that's fine. What I'm going to do while I've got this flipped over, does that need to come in the bottom there, or does that need to come in the side? Maybe it needs to come in the side, or does that need to come over like that? Let's see. Seems a bit tight like that. I'm going to come in the side instead. Do that. I can tidy it up after. Sorry for the old man noises again. Apologise. That's it. There she was. There she was. Come on. Bit tough with this bend here. Ooh, I'll mash that pin. Wait a second. Wait. I've heard a few people say that these USB 3 headers are a bit funny and matching pins is easy, but I seem to go on okay, so it's just a bit. I don't think it's completely destroyed it, but it seems to have bent it slightly. I'm just a bit of a perfectionist, I think, so it's bent it like 0.5 millimetre out. Just messing with it for no reason. Right, let's get it in. There she is. It's fine. It's fine! How long is this? Not very long. So therefore, I wanted that to go up and come down the back and everything, but it's not going to do that. It's going to have to just go straight down. I might change that at some point. I'm not really that fussed about it at the minute, if I'm honest. Which way does that? That goes in the top because the clip is smaller, I'm guessing. Square, that's round, that's square, that's round. It looks about right. I think smaller. I'm going to go that way. Okay, let's plug all these in actually, instead of messing about with it. Instead of just messing around. In fact, all of these cables are just going to have to lead straight down. None of them can go behind it. Oh, it's a bit disappointing, really. I might change that. I'm not that fussed about aesthetics, but it would be nice to have that kind of hidden away. I can cable tie that up there anyway. I've got some little cable tie pads which I can maybe hide that, which I'll do. That's fine. SATA I need for the drive, and I think I'm going to put the drive at the back. So that's these are all too short. These are all too short, aren't they? That's a bit of a pain. Okay, anyway, let's carry on. IDE and SATA is the middle one. Goes in there. Look back at chat, sorry. Okay, full RPM. Well, that's fine. That's what I'm going to run it at anyway. That's cool. Could get some cable extensions at some point. Yeah, that's cool. That's I probably will, to be honest. I'll get some cable extensions just to hide the. I'm thinking also just about hindering the actual hindering the air supply as well. Do you know what I mean? Having cables just in front of stuff, which I don't like. But yeah, some little extenders will be fine. Let's just get it working for now. Let's just get it going. Yeah, cable extenders is a good shout. Maybe get some of those funky braided ones. What about that, eh? Can be all like posh and up to date and stuff. Just gonna leave that somewhere over there for now. Maybe we'll cable tie it to the top. Yes, maybe I will cable tie it to the top. Wonder what else has got to go that way. Maybe the CPU power's got to go that way, so I won't do it fully tight. I'll do it so I can loop both the cables through. Let's just put that on loose. And that is going to drag that to the top of there though, definitely. Right, it's the SATA, but that's coming off the motherboard, is it not? So that can come up here and just pop in. And go around the back, realistically. Is it this way or this way? No, it was clip up, wasn't it? Yeah, clip up. Come up there. And then CPU power, which is PCIe. That's the one I've already got in. IDE SATA, 8-pin, ATX 4-pin. Yeah, so that's the one. And it's the non-split one that goes this end, isn't it, I think? And that splits if it's only a 4-pin power to the CPU, I believe. That's also not long enough to go all the way around, but that's fine. We've already established that we let that go a long time ago, basically, didn't we? We just let that go. Oh God, I don't get my hand in there to get that in. Jesus. Apologise if you can't see this. You're not going to see this anyway, to be honest, because oh God, that power connector is. My fat hands are not having fun getting down there. Hey, fat hands. What did you call me? Fat hands. Oh, I think I got that in first time. Did I? No, I didn't. Lying to myself. Didn't get that in first time at all. It was nowhere near. Absolutely nowhere near. If I put them in separately, is that going to hurt? No. I'm doing one by one. That's good. Oh, wow. Jesus. Get it half in and put the other one in. God. I can't even see this. I'm just doing it by touch. Yeah. I like that idea, Ninja. Braided black. I do like that idea, to be honest. I'm digging that. I think that's a yes. It's a yes from me. What do I need to do here? I need to grab this with something else other than my fat hand. Other than my fat hand is a pair of needle nose pliers. Oh my word, look at that. Check that out. What? How's that? Oh, that's off the fins of the rad. Off the heatsink, sorry. This thing cooler. God, it's proper brutalised my hand. Yeah, there you go. I wasn't lying. That's how tight it is down there. Don't want to get blood all over everything, do I? So let's just wipe my hand of it, maybe. I can officially say that this computer has had blood out of me now. Officially. God, you know it's a flipping tight space when you've got to use pliers to get the flipping PSU cable in, don't you? It's not going in either. Wow. Come on, buddy. Play the game, eh? Maybe I'm just learning that I should have put this in first. Oh, it's not that bad. It looks worse than it is. It's a nick. Let's call it a nick. I wonder this up. I wonder if I stand this up, whether I can get to it better this way. As the blood drips down his hand. See it, that's the problem. I can't actually see the socket, otherwise I could probably get it in like that. Try not to slice my hand open again as well. Yes, go on. Go on, you beauty. Got blood all over the top of the case. Don't come out, don't come out, just get the other one in. Oh no, it came out. Oh, wow, this is really annoying. Oh, I've got to get the blood off the case first, hang on. Not many people who put blood into the build, is there, eh? Trust me, This is just as frustrating for me as it is for you watching it. Come on, baby. Why is this split into two? I just feel like super gluing it, so I never have to. So I don't have to do two of them. You know what? Is this the same either way around? Because am I just making this a massive issue for myself? No real reason. Oh, it's opposite, isn't it? Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Can't it just be the same both ways? Probably so someone doesn't plug it into the wrong hole, which is fair enough. Right. Okay, where's the bloody glue? Got super glue right here. It's getting glued on. Glued together. I'll say it again. Don't copy what I do. Kind of making this up as I go. This could end horribly wrong and not actually sit properly. Yes, I've just glued that connector together because it was annoyingly that much. It's flush at the front, so there's not going to be any contact issues, I don't think. This stuff dries pretty quick, I think. We'll stick your eyes together in 10 seconds. Okay, that's done. Lovely. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, couldn't ask for better. It's going to go in first time now. I can feel it. Feel it in my bones. If that cooler doesn't slice my hand open at the same time. Sorry, I do realise you've just got a load of my arm in the shot and not much else, but it's going to have to be the way it is for the moment. In. I win again. I win again. I win again. What are we doing here with all this gumpy cable stuff? The two fan cables. I'm just going to tie them together. Do I want to tie them somewhere else, or do I just want to tie them here? Who knows? Not really fussed. I'll just tie them like that for now. It's coming off in a flipping a day or so anyway. Tomorrow, in fact, they're coming out. Why am I even tying them? Because I'm a bloody perfectionist, that's why. I need to stop being one in this case, don't I, really? That needs to go through there. That's not coming out, so that can go in. That can go in, yeah. Cool. I think I'm starting to stop bleeding as well, which means I'm not going to get any more blood on everything, which is good. This isn't coming out though, so for now at least, that can get tied up. Got another place I can tie that up there as well. Let's flush cut that. Done. Cable tie. Let's flip this over. You can get an idea of the cable tidying that we're doing, so you can actually see. I'm going to cable tie this to the top now as well. Lovely jubbly. Squeeze that through. Just going to be quite small, so we'll get most of it through that way. All the excess this way. Lovely job. So, main concern here at the moment is airflow. I want this to be hitting this and then hitting out this basically, so this could probably avoid that slightly. Get some more in there. No, that's it for now. Okay. I'll live with that for now. I'll live with that. That's fine. What I do want to do is also tie that CPU cooler cable, stop it flapping around in the wind. Just a little loop on it like that is fine. I'm alright with that. Flush cut it. That's cut, that's cut. That's held up. What happens when the glass goes in is there's a little kind of a little dark spot here that hides all this gunk at the top and along here. I think it sits like that with a dark plate at the top, so it's actually, you know, it looks neat and tidy, I guess. So HD audio is this way round because we're missing that pin at the top, so that's quite self-explanatory. I'm probably gonna have to look at the manual for the power pins and stuff and the reset button pins, I think, because I don't remember exactly how they go, and I can't do them that way because the graphics card's here. So what needs to happen there? I need to get rerouted into this little hole here. So let's go to that one because you can see both. I need to get rerouted into there really. Probably not that much length on them, but I need to get rerouted there because then they'll be at the top of the graphics card, which is fine. And I need to work out where they're going in. It's a reset and a power. There is no hard drive activity light on this, which is not the end of the world, I suppose. I'm not overly concerned about that. It's an interesting position for that, especially when this sits there. There is a cutout for it, for that reason, I'm guessing. Okay. It's not a heavy graphics card, so I'm not too worried about the weight of it and sag and stuff. And if I was, then I'd just print something myself anyway. Let's move that over slightly. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera while I'm doing this, so like probably missing stuff. Yeah, I was just looking at the position of the HD audio thing down here in regards to the PCIe slot, but it all seems okay. That clip is down, so I can put that in when I need to. I'm not going to put it in just yet. I'm going to clip the system drive. Where am I? I'm going to clip it in here. I am going to clip it in here, I've decided. Ideally, I could do with a right angle thing for that, and I do have one in the motherboard box, I think, which is in the other room. And am I going to go and get it? I don't know. Let's see if the drive fits on there first. So this needs these pins and things. Move my tools. Not wrecking everything. Oh no! Didn't know that was open. Oops. Thought it was all in that bag. It wasn't. Rubber grommet shower. Fine. It's fine, they're okay. Do that there. Clean my bloody hand again. It's all good. It's all good. Right, so they are the PCIe slot things. These look like the screws for the hard drive grommet things. These are case screws and spares, I think, so put them down there. Where did I put the little Leon Lee manual? That's going to tell me exactly what I need to do with these these anti-vibration rings for a 2.5 SSD, motherboard screws, yeah, screws for the 3.5, screws for the 2.5 are the knurled screws. Okay, where is it? Okay, right, okay. I think what they're saying is this goes into this. I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, I'm trying to let you see it anyway, into that little rubber grommet. Which then screws into the bottom of the hard drive. I'll show you in a second, if you can see. Yeah, it's got like a little rubber grommet on the screw, and there's a little groove in it, so it just slides, the metal of the case slides into that groove on all four, just like so. I'll try and get you a shot of that as I'm doing it. Let's just put all those on. So can you see it better on here? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, kind of. There you go. Let's do it then. Yeah, that's fine. Another one of them. There we go. So I'm gonna pop that in those mounting holes there. You can see the four mounting holes in there. This is gonna just leave it there for now. This is gonna get plugged into this. Probably do it with that one and then lose all this out the back, I guess. Don't think it really makes a difference. Let's get that plugged in. Let's get that. I've got excess on that. No, I have. No, I've got excess on that. Because I don't want it, but I've got it. So unlucky. Let's put that there. Stand you up. Come on, baby. I wonder if I can just do something like that. So I'm going to move this light. I know the lighting's going mad. Apologies. I'm just trying to help you to see inside of here when I'm doing this, I think. That might help. Might help you see something. Might not. I mean, you know. Try my best, damn it. See you later. See you later. See you later. Reminds me of Aaron Kraskell. That does see you later. Oh, that guy's fun. I like him. Let's do. It's getting fouled up by this. It needs to come up under there, so it's straighter. Let's do that in a minute. Let's do this now. Sorry, you got my mouth in it. Come closer, child. Come closer, child. Oh, look at that just dropping. That was satisfying. That was immensely satisfying. This is going to scoop up there because I've only got one SSD in this regard, and it's going to go. I'm going to boost it up there. Oh, I'm bleeding again. I'd say the blood is coming again. But, that's going to go. Don't like that. I don't like stuff being up near that handle if it doesn't need to be. That, in turn, is not going to go near there. That is going to live down here somewhere. I wonder if it can live in there, maybe. Can it live in there? Can it just get cable side together and live down there? What, possibly? I'm going to make it happen. God, what time is it? 10:15. Got a bit of work at flipping 5:30. Oh, I love burning the candle at both ends. Sorry if there's any Americans watching my bad American accent. Too many movies. Too many movies. It's the problem. That's what I'm blaming. Okay, that can live in there, it's fine. It's going to come up. Plug into there. I believe. Oh, now I've popped it off. That's not good. Okay, that's cool. See how it clips onto the wall there. Don't like this flailing around, to be perfectly honest with you, but I currently have no choice, so that is where it's going to go. It's just going to live there for now. I'm going to get those extensions because that's going to do my head in looking at that. There you go. You should have got the case with the metal side on it and not the glass because you wouldn't have to look at this mess. I think it's cool. I think it's good. It's okay. I don't think that side panel goes. No, it sits on the top so that I can have those just sitting in there, which is good. First, tuck that down as well, which is also nice. Like it. I like it a lot. Go up there. What else have I got to do here? Well, I've got to put the graphics card in. I'm kind of done, really. Oh, I've got to do the power switches, which I need to get the manual for. I think I've got the manual on my phone. I believe so. I think I've got the manual on my phone. Let's have a look. Files. We are searching for X570 motherboard PDF. Could be that one. There are two manuals. That's the BIOS manual. I don't want that. Well, I will want it at some point, but not now. What's this? Okay, this is it. Let's have a look. I'm not going to put this on screen because someone's going to message me and it's going to be all over YouTube, and I'm not really keen on that idea, if I'm perfectly honest with you. So I'm going to read this off screen and then I'm just going to plug it in. Ah, here we go. USB 3.2 header for the front panel, which is done. ITX power. Oh, don't know what that's for. It's nothing to do with what I want. Okay, I seem to have gone past it then in that case. Ah, here we go. Power headers. So reset. You guys are screaming because you probably all know this off by heart, but I don't. Ground is the top. Plus is the bottom. Ground is the bottom. Plus is the top, and the reset is first. Okay. Reset is first. Reset switch. Which one's the plus? Which one's the minus? Oh, excellent. Doesn't say. Does it matter? Probably. Does it tell me? Does it buggery? Maybe the one with the writing on is the ground. I guess I'm going to find out quick enough, aren't I? Does it really matter? I don't know if it even matters. Ground at the top for the reset. It's alright. I'm going to go with that as being ground. I wonder if these just don't matter which way they go on anywhere. It's possible. Okay, with the power switch like that. Essentially, all you do is just drop it to ground. So, okay, let's see what happens. See what happens, shall we? I'll pull them out of it. Excess gets pulled back. Card goes in. Unscrew the PGIe. Oh. Is that like a holding plate? It's a holding plate. Oh, that's funky. Single, isn't it? So it's just the top one that needs to come out. Clip is down. That's fine. Plug this in for now. Connector on the end. Come on, me baby. Let's have you. There we go. Just one 8-pin connector for this. It's not a power-hungry behemoth. That up. Get that lined up properly. As it were, so it were. Where's the satisfying click? Don't feel a satisfying click. Is it the audio? Annoying, that is. It's interesting. Question is, does that HD audio cable foul? Can't believe that fouls the graphics card. Does it foul the graphics card? Oh yes, it does. Oh yes, it does foul the graphics card. No, it didn't foul it before. Oh, it wasn't in there before. It wasn't in there before, was it? It was in vertical conversion mounts. That, my friends, that HD audio is fouling the graphics card. Let's see if it goes in without that. It goes in like hunky-dory, and it's definitely that's the problem. Okay, that's also fouling the graphics card. Which is fair enough. No, it's just not going in. Why is it not going in? Don't want to force it. God, this thing is just fighting me, man. That shouldn't be found. There's no way that's fouling that. I don't believe it. I can't believe that is actually fouling the graphics card. I refuse to believe it. I'm just pussyfooting around with it, aren't I? It's in. Okay, so that's in. That's cool. Let's have a look at. I'm interested to see the back of this because shot. Bloody screw. Seems like it clears that HD. Well, it might be tight to be fair. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it for now because I'm not even using the audio ports on the front. I may do when I re-put these fans in. I'm just going to get it booted and running first, I think. I'm happy. I'll worry about that after. Send that back into the top. I think the annoying part for all you people is I'm probably not going to boot this tonight. I'm going to sleep. This will go up over there, definitely. This will go up over there. It will. It's going to go up in there and it will feed that top bit quite easily. Will it go on with the cable top button? Probably not. Definitely not. Oh, look. It's easy now. Oh, you're quite happy that's the first one that's actually gone up there. It's quite satisfying to be able to use that space for something. Cool. So I'm going to slide that drive in. The question is, am I going to do it down the back or down the front? Where does that go? It's going to be nicer at the back, I think. How can I get that to there? What can go up here? Go up here. Come around there. Probably the best way to do it, I think. I looked at this case when I first got it and I thought, oh, that's going to be lovely to do cables in. I'm just like fighting it. Damn. Right. Tell me that it's that way around, or is it not? It's that way around. Oh, which is actually okay because it doesn't push up against the top then, does it? Stay in there. Stay where you are. Yep, it's that way. Lovely. Okay. I'm actually okay with it being mounted up here. Well, it needs to get mounted up here, so I've got to be okay with it. Let's make sure that it's all happening as it should. You know what? Oh, I think we just need a little spin off of them to stop them squashing and tightening after. You were all probably thinking that. Just loosen it a bit. Well, now I've thought of it too. Lovely. It's in. I'm going to give it a nick. Should just, oh, sorry, I'm bashing the camera. I do realise that, but I'm kind of past the point of being concerned about it, if I'm honest. Cable toss. Come and get your cable toss. Sorry, I haven't looked at chat for a whole lot of time, but... Hey, hey Tony, how's it going? How's it going, fella? Very good to see you. Flawless? Yeah, I'm not so sure. Let's just say I'm going to hide the sins. Is that good enough? As soon as I put the stuff on top of this, you're never going to see any of this cable madness. You'll never see it. Don't worry about it. What the eye doesn't see, the heart does not grieve over. You know I'm right. Very good to hear from you, mate. I hope you're well. You and the fam. The fam. Check out me. With my youth speak. Oh my word, I've never been so down. You know, with the kids. Not like I'm depressed as hell or anything. Yeah, me too, mate. Me too. Me too. Right, that is it for now, I believe. That HD audio cable is not in, but I'm not too concerned about it currently. I've got to be perfectly honest. I am not too concerned about it. I really... I don't want to say I don't care, because I do, but let's just give it a bit of light on that. That looks quite well arranged, if I'm honest with myself. I like it. I'm not sure I'm actually going to need fans in the bottom of here, to be honest, for this graphic, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see what it's like. I'm going to drop the bits on it. Oh. So here's the top shroud. Is it a shroud? Is that what you call it? Oh, that click is so satisfying. Love it. That handle. Oh, just look at the action on it. The action. Watch. I made that look so clumsy. The action is much better than I just made it look, I promise. Oh, glorious. Oh dear. I don't know, you complete turn it. Oh, I haven't put the screw in the graphics card. Come on. Concentrate. Yeah. Lovely job. Oh, lovely job. Well done. Little clamp. In we go. With the screw. Come on. Fingers don't fail me now. Get all tidy at the back now. It's all tidy, look. There you go, look. Lovely. Quite pleased with that. I like it. Let's put more on this view. Let's put the back on. PSU's up here. It's a little bit blocked by these cables, if I'm honest. I'm not overly keen on that. Okay, let's do something about that, because that is quite an easy fix. It's real easy. Oh my god. You cable! Yeah, we're not fixing that. Okay. So we're leaving that exactly how it is. Okay, that's fine. There's enough airflow there to the back. I might mess with it after when I open this back up. I need to get finished. I need to sleep. Oh, lovely. I do like it. I do like this case. I'm glad I changed it. I've got to be honest. I am glad I changed it. Even though I went through all that pain, I'm glad. And here is said tempered glass side. Maybe I'll just run an IEC into it so you can. It doesn't really light up. There is a. Oh, let's have a look at these, because that's being moody. Let's feed that down a bit. Feed that down. You win again. Cabling wins again. Tuck. A little bit of a nip and tuck there. See if that goes in now. Oh, satisfying clicks. Oh, will I peel this plastic off? I don't want to peel this plastic off. I'm going to leave it on, just because you know, I think it will just protect it. Now I'm going to peel it off and jack it. Ooh, the peel. People love the peel, don't they? People love the peel. I love the peel on videos. Oh, it's the peel. Gonna peel it quick. Quick, everyone pay attention, he's peeling. Oh. Righty-ho. You can't see anything, you can just see my striped t-shirt, can't you? Let's... should we see if it posts? Should we just see if it posts? I'll do that, because I've got the cable plugged in there. I might as well just see if it posts, mightn't I? I'll smash the delete key and see if it posts instead of going into Windows and yeah. Let's see. Let's just see if we've at least done a half decent job, shall we? Oh, where's the IEC? Give me a second. I wasn't planning on doing this, hang on a sec. Let's see, it's down here. Oh my god, this room is an absolute mess. You could see what was going on. Just get that in there, I think. going to turn on? It's going to turn on straight away, isn't it? Put me HDMI in first. 1 second, caller. 1 second. Oh, excellent. I wouldn't do that to you, Tony. Would I do that to you? I don't think so. I wouldn't get any answers in the forum for like months. I'm not answering him. He left that bit unpeeled. I'm not answering his bloody questions, no. I'll answer him when he starts peeling properly. What am I talking about? What am I looking for? I'm looking for the bloody USB HDMI cable. I can't find it. I need a particular one because it's got, on the back end of it, it's got the display port adapter. You know, I found my second display port and another HDMI. Let's just do that for now. Let's do this for now, shall we? Oh, oh God, that was tight. I'm not going to say it, Tony. That's your joke. That's your joke, not mine. I won't take it. I suppose I could take it and just, you know, make sure I give you a reference in the comment section or something like that. Does it sound like a YouTuber now? Oh! I can't actually see the screen behind, so it's not going to be a useful thing, this, isn't it? Maybe. I'll just give you the satisfaction of seeing it post at least. I don't even want to see it post. I want to see it post too, to be honest. Might not bloody work yet. Just wait. Oh. Oh. Oh, those little RGB lights on the back of the board. I didn't see them before. Oh, that's interesting. Never saw them because I had a closed case. Match the delay code. Oh, it's got RGB memory. I knew that was there, to be honest. Turn the screen on, Chris. Helps. Not encouraging. No, first time. Let's give it a chance. Oh, hello. We're in. We're in the BIOS. Let's adjust that slightly. Oh, RGB glass. Oh, lovely. Cool. Yeah, cool. Excellent. So it's at least posting, which is a good sign. I'm going to boot it tomorrow into Windows and stuff. I'm going to sleep now, I think. That's my plan. Let's just see, because it was running on idle last time when I was in the in fact, let's see if I can ramp up the CPU speed, fan speed. Those run at 100%, are they? I think that's what Ninja said, that they'd run at 100% without the fan control mode, auto, DC mode. I think it's DC because there's no PWM on it. Standard speed. Yes, that's got them going. Okay, lovely. Okay, that's everything on full. That's not too noisy. I'm alright with that, to be honest. Let's drop the case. The case fans are probably the noisier ones by the sound of that. Let's drop them onto standard, just the case fans. That Noctua should be pretty silent, to be honest. It was running idle at about 59, 57, maybe 57, between 57 and 60, which is too high for idle, really. It's now running at 49 idle. I mean, we'll get in and see what that's doing in the tests and stuff when I do a burn test, to be honest, and get this up and running. I'm not going to change any of these. I'm going to go with standard, as this was just not stable before anyway. So let's keep it at that for now. Case fans. Let's put that chassis fan. CPU. It's a bit noisy, but I'm just going to see how that processor reacts to it. Motherboard temperature is 30 degrees. That was in the 40s before as well, that motherboard temperature. And I think that's motherboard, I guess. It's just like a case temperature, I'm guessing, or there's a thermistor on the board or something that kind of just reads that or whatever. So that's cooler. So it must mean it's getting better airflow through it. It doesn't tell me what the graphics card temp is running at, but yeah, I'm happy with that. It's nice. It's a nice little build. I'm cool with it. Right, I think I'm going to kill it there, guys, because I'm tired and I've got to be up at 5 o'clock. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for the sub, Ninja. Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Az, thanks for dropping in, mate. Always good to talk to you. Tony, nice one. Hope you're well. I'll be back on the bike build soon. Now that I've got this, which is essentially going to be my streaming machine. Now that I've got this set up, I'm going to be going over to my dad's and setting up the bike in the garage. And I'm going to do a quick video, actually. I'm going to do a quick video, which I'm going to post on the forum. And I need some input from you guys, because I've got one of the battery boxes that mounts on the rear luggage rack thing for those ladies' bikes type style. And I've kind of got an idea of how I'm going to do the battery, but I wanted to ask advice from everyone as well. So I'll probably do a quick video and I'll just upload it to there. You're happy with that? Oh, I'm glad. That's perfect. In that case, it's signed, sealed, done. Yeah, so I'm going to upload that quick video of just about the battery and stuff, and probably the best config to do it in and how to do it, really. So I'll get that input from you knowledgeable people, and then I'll be back on the bike build. Well, I've got a couple of batteries to do, and I'll do that bike build. So yeah, hopefully, if this is running sweet, this is the end of me having to mess with this flipping computer for the last 10 days or something. So oh, no way. I hope you're not too... I hope it's not nothing serious, mate, hopefully. Hopefully you're cool, like, you know. Yeah. Hopefully you're alright, mate. It's not too bad. Hopefully it's just a cold or something. Not the virus or something worse. I don't think that virus is that bad anyway, to be perfectly honest, but still. We'll have to meet up at some point, guys, man. You know what I mean? I know it's a bit difficult at the moment anyway, but yeah, we'll have to meet up and say hello and stuff. I'll come back into the shop as well as at some point when you're building the bike and stuff. Obviously not at the moment because you're going to be closed because of all this lockdown smudge stuff. But yeah, right, cool. I'm going to shoot off. Nice one. Thanks for dropping in, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, take it easy. See you on the next one.